going to speak today about a topic which might not be on many of your all's radar screens, but it's really a crucial topic, and I think that as we get into it, you all will see how important this topic is and really how it really comprises most of our lives as Christians. And it's the topic of evangelization. If you come from a Protestant background, it's the same word, just a little bit shorter, evangelism. Okay? Now, evangelism, for many Catholics, evokes people in white suits on television asking for money. I mean, I don't want to be simplistic, but a lot of Catholics have always kind of thought that maybe evangelism was something that our separated brethren did. It's like something that they're going to do, but we are over here and we're just going to let the priests and the sisters and the clergy and all those guys do what they're supposed to do, but it's not something that we need to do, right? And that may be sort of a common perception, right, about the word evangelism or evangelization. They mean the same thing. I think it would probably be helpful to kind of go and see what exactly the word evangelism means, or evangelization. What is the root of evangelization? I'm going to see if I'm tracking here in the handout. The word evangelism or evangelization comes from the Greek word for glad tidings, good news. That's what that word means, evangelion. Evangelion. And evangelion was originally used in the worship of the state in ancient Rome, in the cult of the emperor. So that somebody who announced the evangelion was announcing the good news of the victory of the emperor, or the good news of the campaign of the emperor in somewhere else. Okay? And as many phrases and customs, the Christian church came in and Christianized and co-opted that term, baptized it, and gave it a whole new, deeper meaning. Because that is the purpose of the church in the world, is to evangelize the world, to Christianize the word. I mean, that's what that means, is to Christianize the word. So the word evangelion, from the earliest times, was in the Gospels itself, was co-opted to mean the good news, the real good news. Not just the good news about the campaign over the Scythians, but it's the good news of Jesus Christ. So you got to put yourself in the shoes of somebody in the first century who was used to hearing all this propaganda about the emperor being the Kyrios, the Lord, and the emperor being sort of king of kings and all that stuff. And then all of a sudden you hear the Gospels and they're announcing Jesus as Kyrios, Jesus as Lord. And they're like, whoa, wait a minute. We thought the emperor was Lord. Here is someone who is over the emperor in authority. Somebody whose news truly is good news. It's not just we have an economic advantage here or we have gained more territory. It's we have been delivered from bondage to sin, death, forever. That's truly the good news. And not only the good news is not only that we have been delivered by these things, which may be construed by many to be, well, okay, but what about now? Is that pie in the sky and then you die? No. The good news is if you conform your life to the teaching of Jesus now, you will have peace. You will have joy. But not as the world sees it, as the kingdom sees it. You will be a true citizen of the kingdom. So it's a big difference.